We're good at this.
We're really good at this.
Yeah.
5,000 people can't be wrong.
Give us money.
All right.
Tell me, Michael, how could 5,000 people be wrong?
Show that you guys suggested called Bands on the Run.
Yeah, so Chris is also very knowledgeable on the production side of things.
Sure.
And knows what it takes to actually get something onto the screen. So we analyze the music side, we analyze the production side. It's kind of the two things that we bring together, and we feel like this show could maximize our effectiveness outside of the box with a dominant paradigm and put it on YouTube.
Let's synergize.
VH1 picked 4 independent bands, put them on the road. Cameras falls everywhere.
So I don't know really much about this show. I found it, again, the only cuts I could find, the only videos I could find were on YouTube, so sorry about the potato quality, but so a bunch of bands go on the same tour and play against each other?
So they're touring in a 15-passenger van, which is the kind of tour I went on. So this is like really how, you know, bands that are starting out, that are finally get to the level where they can go on tour are at. You don't get a bus until you've sold tens of thousands, maybe 100,000 records.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my setup that I used. I went from San Francisco to Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine, and back several times.
Nothing is more important to any of us than this band. The guys in the band used to call me an anti-hero. On stage, I'm
Soul Cracker. That's their name.
Okay. They don't look like they dressed up that much for their performance.
Wait.
They're doing that sort of everyman band.
Sutton. He's a brilliant songwriter.
I'm going to withhold brain work of trying to remember names and stuff and just focus on the beginning. It's like the first episode of Rock of Whatever.
I know.
I don't care about any of your names. Let's just see some drunk, stupid horse.
I'm waiting for them to impress me with anything before I get emotionally invested.
And try to move up or be successful, you know?
Soul Cracker.
Yeah. This is a very hard
A piece of the jackass.
life to live.
He's just a jackass. Oh, a lot of attention.
There's a documentary of my band going on tour and everything that happened, and it's not available.
I was gonna say we should watch it.
I know, it's not available. I asked the guy that produced it for it, and he said, you know, they don't really want it out there. But this is super relatable. I mean, I was in this very situation for months and months and months. It's not really out there.
Okay.
But
if it were
out there, it would look just like this. It's 6 guys in a van touring the country.
Well, I'm just saying, look, I bought a fucking used library DVD of Scott Baio's show. We can find stuff.
I don't think there's copies of it.
Look at that.
Flicker Stick. I already hate all their names.
Wow. Cracker Smack and Flicker Stick? What are they called? Oh! Did ChatGPT come up with these names?
Here are 5 horrible white people band names.
Party and we're gonna meet chicks. And if you don't want to do that, why the f are you in a band?
Corey's like the special needs child of the band that you have to make sure that he gets his way or else he just pouts and makes everybody's life miserable.
Are we going to San Francisco, Corey Craig?
Hell yeah!
Do you want to go? We're from Texas.
I played almost every big room in San Francisco except for the Warfield. I played the Fillmore, I played the Great American Music Hall, whatever it is.
He's artistic or something, or creative. He will say it, I guarantee it.
My role in this band is definitely the artistic side, the creative side.
Dude, we're all creative, we're in a band.
Dude, we are gonna get so laid in this band, dude. This is the pimp-mobile.
Our van was nicer than that van. That looks terrible.
For years.
I'm like a weekend warrior, you know, I work. When we have shows, I go out and party down. It's great.
Hey, look, it's the Pacific Ocean, Fletch. Remember we learned this earlier.
So I'm looking forward to when we get past this bullshit and get into the real stuff, because they're all just trying to come off as like cool rocker guys.
There's way too much exposition. Let's see them do something. Let's see a conflict.
Just let's get, this is an hour and 50 minutes. We're not watching.
Oh.
Everybody's together.
I say ready, and then I say, I know you said ready, and I said yeah, but you know what I mean.
So there were more bands that were introduced. Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you.
Right.
That was the editors of the show.
Right.
Skipping ahead.
Let's go.
So another band.
Okay, there's a chick band.
So everybody has to strap the right way. Can I get the garden burger, please?
Yeah, it's eating a lot of diner food.
Rock show Thursday. Can you write down shopping mall /
Like, I'm not afraid of McDonald's, especially back then when my metabolism was a little faster than it is now.
A tidge.
They all wanted to go to Subway for every meal because it's the healthiest thing you can get at like every freeway off-ramp. I can barely eat Subway these days. We had it so much.
Some of the ideas are a bit too wacky for me.
What's the name of the man? Gray Shell?
If we can do the library and the shopping mall and a record store today, we're laughing.
Poop slump. What other names can you guys think of that are just terribly?
This is my poop slump.
Everybody, poop slump.
Soul Cracker.
92.7?
Yeah, okay. And the other one was Cracker something. Like that's at the wharf. A seagull ate my food right there. I bought like a hot dog or a crab sandwich or something and it stole it right out of my hand. Be careful at the wharf.
See, we got stories.
Yeah, there's a great arcade there right there that has games from all the way from the 1930s all the way through the 1990s.
We'll put you on the air.
So electromechanical games has like ball bearings and stuff, like all the way through the Star Wars vector game. It's great.
So we are vamping without really knowing it because we are bored of this. So we're gonna jump ahead to something more concrete.
I might want to bail on this. I want to know what rooms they're playing.
Let's start phase 2 of our promotion.
Because I played every room in that town.
I thought this was going to be more they're head on against each other, like they see each other all the time, the bands, and that's where the conflict arises.
Right.
Is this where they're just all separated?
They wouldn't let us in there.
They're going to Broadway Street to see the strip clubs. There's only one that you can drink at.
Now if I can break it down, give me 1,000.
She said it.
Now they're on Market Street where people are intoxicated.
I'm scared, and Mom and Dad.
So this show was one season.
So we just wanted to get out.
I can see why.
What makes a band like this likable and unlikable? Why am I so not liking these guys right now?
They're more focusing on the lifestyle or, the Mint. It's the best karaoke bar I've ever seen in the world.
Wow.
People that are professional singers go there to have fun with karaoke.
Wow.
That's how good the Mint is. The reason they're not that likable is because they're after the lifestyle and they're not focusing on what their musical motivations are or what their musical past and path was to get where they're at.
So you play?
We play tomorrow.
They haven't done anything I like. Or maybe I talked over it.
No.
Comment below if you feel like I talked over the main point of Soul Cracker.
We haven't slept in 2 days.
You can come back to our house with us. We have a big house.
Hold on.
Everyone's happy here.
Did that girl just say you can come back to our house with us? Okay. Say that again.
We all love sex, drugs, and rock.
It's because there's a camera there. That doesn't happen as much as you think.
Debbie Langtree.
Well, seriously, come out tonight.
We're gonna be like, okay, bring a friend to
Okay, so there's the bands, right? So there's 2 different bands there.
TV, see some. You know you guys are canceling your show. Ours is gonna be fun.
Cracker Barrel and
Cracker Barrel and Denny's and
You will so eat.
Whataburger.
Denny's Most Wanted.
All right, call us.
Everyone loves goth girls.
So we're gonna tag that lunch tonight.
Oh, no, I'm gonna so
This is an awful show.
It's not good.
Are you supposed to hate the bands? Is that what we're supposed to be doing right now?
We're doing this instead of Daisy of Love?
Let's do it.
We saw this nice open area where
Yeah, I don't know. Should we?
Do you want this much insight into bands you've never heard of? They're busking?
No.
They don't have a permit.
I'm a buska.
Yeah, they don't have a permit.
Start
They're
shooting.
getting wrapped up.
Start shooting.
So I just started blasting.
That's your audience.
Boo the police!
We sat up in front of a police station.
All I can say is I am so
Har? Is it Harlow?
With Rachel, it's totally breaking her.
I feel like I've heard of that band.
Or fifth show that I've ever played. Isn't it terrible?
But maybe it's just a name that you hear places.
Please come see us play.
I don't see.
Now they're on the wharf.
I don't see a structure to this show.
I know neither.
And I need structure from this kind of crap. I need challenges.
Yeah, there's no challenges.
I need Ricky Rackman saying do and don't do this.
Riding the cable car is actually pretty fun. It's a 150-year-old mechanical transportation. That looks like the Independent. Where are they?
And I'll say a little more.
That's not the Independent. Independent has speakers under the stage.
Flicker Stick. Velvet Lounge.
Velvet Lounge? Okay, that's right next to the Crowbar.
We were a little surprised to see that Harlow was playing next door to us.
Hit me quick.
That's a small room.
Outside up venue.
We thought you guys were sabotaging our show. I'm all like, they can't park there.
And then we realized they're playing next door to us. It means there's some sabotage potential.
Yeah, the producers did all of this. What?
You have to carry your gear upstairs? Dude.
Oh, I hope there's enough people to maybe make it look pretty full.
We got 12 people on our guest list. I think all those people might show up.
Flicker Cracker!
Cracker Stick.
I think we're probably gonna get at least 12.
show, beach one, everybody come in, come on.
The Bullhorn.
Okay, I played a show that size in Springfield, Missouri for 2 people.
Harlow, they're raping us.
Come on, dude, go.
Over there, you think I don't see you?
That, I can't relate to that, but on my own type of scale, you know, I made that AI video about getting lost in the garden, and it's like hell and stuff, and I was really proud of it. And yeah, I got like 12 views.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we made a bunch of AI videos where Chris like made a bunch of prompts and really crafted it into a story, and I worked really hard on the music, and nobody cares. Everyone hates AI. I think it's really fun.
It's like 30 hours on it.
It's like abstract reality.
I'm just gonna caress him.
And that's way more interesting than what we're playing right now.
Yeah, you guys are wrong, not us.
They are the problem.
So there was a performance. They talked more. I just don't get this. I don't get the show. I don't care about any of them. They all are coming off way too pretentious, way too clean. They're all showing big, nice smiles for the camera every second that it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, is this what I wanted to see? A bunch of bands like pretend to be happy all day?
Right, and from my perspective, I've
Chicken Hotel.
been through this. I've seen other bands go through this, and a lot of good bands that you never heard of, like mine, you know, work, and then nothing happens. And so this isn't like the veil being pulled back and me really seeing into something that I don't have access to. Like I literally did this, and there's a lot of people that have done
This is all.
and it's not that glamorous.
It feels like they're putting more veils in front of this.
Right. The glamour comes when you sell a bunch of records, then you get a bus.
We're just gonna have to get as many people as we can to come to our shows.
We're getting up so early tomorrow. Those events are pretty serious too. Did you notice?
Yeah. Should I ram him?
But that's when it gets cool. That's when, like, you know, you can sleep on the way there, and you just wake up and you're, that's a lot of support, actually. Those are major expenses for touring.
I just got a great idea. Wait, this is great. Check this out. We have everybody's pager number. We can page them, have them put the calls to the bar. We answer and say that we're a TV station. We'd like them to run down, give them directions way the hell out in the middle of nowhere.
No, they're talking about using the pager number of the other band and sabotaging them into thinking they're doing a radio interview somewhere down there.
We'll do it.
It's like a punked thing.
Ready to party? Well, get in the thunder tank.
This is a terrible, terrible idea.
Yeah.
Everyone, you're showing the wrong side of all of this.
Jenny Jones.
Yeah, let's make it a short episode and bail on this.
Yeah, let's get to the end.
Getting interviewed on the radio is way less glamorous than you think. It's just people with microphones, and then you talk, and then you leave. Like
Jenny Jones.
Like magic doesn't have. Jenny Jones was a big deal. She was great. She was right up there with Sally Jesse and
Ricky Lake.
And Ricky Lake, absolutely. Jenny Jones is actually an incredible drummer. You should put in a YouTube clip of her playing drums. She's amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Here to perform their single Smashing. Give it up for Harlow.
Look, the camera operator is already doing Dutch because he needs...
I know. Okay, 2 chords. Kind of a Courtney Love deal.
These days I feel that you treat me just like some kind of whore.
I think we sucked.
Yeah, I agree. She said sucked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Harlow Day, and I think we sucked.
I should do my line.
It sounded very bland.
And we were the clowns.
You need more than that. You can't just be a chick band. You have to like have good songs.
Yeah, her voice wasn't captivating at all, nothing unique.
Yeah, play any Go-Go song right next to that and you'll be like, wow, the Go-Go's are amazing.
It's pretty much the worst, if not close to the worst show we've ever done.
When you're not in the mood to play, you shouldn't be on stage because you're bringing negative energy to a situation that should be very, very positive.
Well, don't you have to play sometimes as a professional?
You have to play no matter what.
Yeah.
Like this.
You can't sell tickets to nothing. You have to play.
4 independent bands right now on a national tour. Chicago's the first stop. We're competing with 3 other bands.
Is that the Hard Rock Cafe?
Based around money, and what the hell is it?
God, those used to be so cool.
We've got t-shirts.
We have palm tea.
Comment below if you remember the Hard Rock Cafe being cool.
It feels really great to have people come up to you and want to buy all of your stuff.
Is a large okay for you?
Yeah, that's a great feeling.
$100 worth of merchandise. What if other bands are selling 3 times as much? We just have absolutely no clue what to compare it to.
Let's play
I was wondering what Flicker Stick was up to.
Cracker Flack.
What? Good music? I don't know what this show is supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know what the schedule is or what the competition really is.
Well, it's a music channel, and they're showing you bands that are just getting started, giving them a little support, and then you see what happens. And what you see is happening is that just not that much.
But what is
you have
the
to
point?
earn your way into this.
But what the point should be, does a band get eliminated at a certain point, or do they all just ride through their terrible performances all the way to the end of their tour?
Yeah.
Why would anyone watch that?
A band that hasn't earned a tour gets to go on tour for free.
I had to put a lid on it a little bit, but you know, trying to stick to beer because I'm not going to stop drinking.
Being Dominic is...
Now that can also work, I mean, obviously it's worked in their favor. One of the things that worked in our favor was that the hospitality director of the fanciest hotel in New York was a fan of ours, so she put us up in all of the penthouses when we were in New York City.
Wow.
Right, for free.
Wow.
So I went down to the bar of that hotel, and I look at the bartender and I say, hey, and he goes, your friends are over there. Because he could tell that we did not belong there.
This is some lame shit.
Lame show.
Lame shit.
Oh no.
I said.
Shit show.
Lame shit show. There, now we agree. So what works about this show? Not a lot. What doesn't work about this show is I don't know who anyone is. I don't care who they are. They seem overly pretentious, and they act like they have a lot of talent when they don't.
Right.
And they're driving to places I don't know or care about. Whatever their fans are seem delusional.
Well, they don't seem to have very many fans.
That's what I mean. Is if they're there and they're there for them, it's delusion. And then they're trying to build like this thing where they have conflict within the group, but I don't care about any individual of any band.
I concur with everything Chris said, and I don't have that much more to add. The music's not that good. I don't care about their success.
Found out that was the only bar in that area.
And another thing, the audio in this show is really terrible.
I know. Why did we get that from the camera audio when you should plug into PA or something?
Yeah, it's just, it sounds like noise all the time.
It's true.
There's so much background noise, I'm not picking up what the dialogue is, even though I'm talking over it, whatever.
Like, there's a reason that the majority of bands don't make it, and it's not because the Hollywood machine or whatever crushes a bunch of dreams. It's because they're not the talent that these places are looking for to be long-term, sustainable, bankable things.
Right.
You got to be a wealth of a huge depth of talent.
Yeah.
To be able to continuously change and grow and do different types of music and really get great in this type, and then it's not so simple.
Yeah, and I mean, we were on the radio, we were in TV and movies and everything like that, and it just didn't generate enough to kind of sustain it. And I mean, these guys aren't even there.
And they have like attitudes, and they have their opinions on how they played and who played well that night. Like, who gives a shit?
They sent a demo tape to some VH1 contest, and they looked kind of okay enough to be on TV.
That would be like you and I, applying for some TV show, and they're like, okay, well, you're going to go to 3 different states and do 5 shows of what you do. And then they would be interviewing us in between, be like, yeah, I felt good that night, but I think Kyle's not really into it because his hat wear is suspect.
Chris isn't emotionally invested in this material, and his comments just don't make it.
Super Cracker is the future of this show's name, and Kyle doesn't like it.
You know what? Mega Flicker is the kind of thing that everyone is into. They just don't know it yet.
Cracker Jack in My Pants is what sells the records. I don't get it.
Pimple Popper is the best music I've ever put in my pajamas.
Look up the name, Sleepy Weasel. You're gonna see success, unless Kyle keeps standing in the way. Snoop, 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 snoop.
Sleepy Weasel is the 4th track off my band Innocent Piss.
They tricked us.
Don't try to steal my intellectual property.
What is this? So it goes by now.
So now it's a competition?
Soul Cracker sold the most? It's because you have a cracker in your name.
Happens again, I'll quit the band. I'm like, I'll fire Dominic right now.
I'll fire everyone. You're fired. You're out of the band.
From what?
I'm gonna leave you in Texas.
Please, so he's not alone.
Like they left Dave Mustaine somewhere, and then he became super wealthy and popular.
Brutus, you gotta have a discussion. Dominic spitting on Rex, and Rex saying, if anything like this happens again, I'll quit the band.
So he spit on him, and now these no-name nobodies who are fighting to stay alive on a VH1 show that no one cares about are now having super drama and threatening to fire and quit.
Comment below why you think this show is great, and I will fight you.
About what he does.
I will come to your house and I will fight you.
I'll spit on your hand.
Yeah, 8 more weeks, dude. For the love of God, we may be able to win this thing. Nah, if we could actually quit being Jack.
We're gonna win this thing?
See what I mean? Like there's some kind of win.
Look at the guy in the middle.
Yeah, that's
their real attitude.
Yes, I want to see all of that. I don't want to see this horse shit.
It's not your fault. The whole point is
just shirtless.
Because
yes,
the only person he's scared of is you.
Turtleneck, shirtless. What's the temperature in this room?
Fire him right now. If you would say to me that it was okay, I would go fire him right now.
If the 5 of us can't find a way to pull this off,
like, I think that guy really understands what's happening here.
Right.
He's like,
he gets it.
We are screwed.
I told you this.
This is the end of fish dicks as we know it.
What are you, a gay fish?
We have to either control him or fire him.
This is so stupid. This is worse than the 2 Corys.
And the producers are like, this show is boring. Let's make something up.
8 weeks. He can anyone.
Bring in a Mexican or somebody.
Let's not get too controversial, okay?
And I don't want to lose Dominic. He's my friend. But
if he's gonna f himself up, that's gonna be his doing and not ours.
You want to fire him right now?
The drumming sounded fine. What's the problem?
He spit on someone.
Do though, Corey. Rex, you want to fire?
And that hurt his feelings.
That's how drummers communicate.
We all want to do it. Right now, I'll go do it.
Look at the guy's not even participating. Is this a band meeting or not?
To be continued.
Ooh, not on this channel, it's not.
No, it's not.
I'm not coming back to this.
Next week.
Lip shits. That's what that name was.
Sigourney Weaver, Janet Jackson, and many more. Tuesday night at 9/8 Central.
We can't even see what the thing is about. They're plugging something else.
I know.
Don't care about your band.
This guy.
Yeah, nobody has enough personality.
No.
Nobody has enough musical depth.
And the only reason why people come to this is because they have VH1 on the
Yeah,
thing. So
they
people
have
think,
cameras and like you sign a release, you get on TV. It's kind of fun. I'm watching these clips to see if there's any rooms that I played.
Here for Chicago is...
Go deeper into
No, we're not going
Bands
to.
on the Run. Run away.
There is a hall of something. I don't know what we're going to call it yet, but there's definitely a hall of shows that we try and have to run away from because they're that terrible.
Oh, let's make a playlist of that.
Oh, like
Shit we want to bail on.
Shit we bailed on.
Yeah.
Shabailed.
It's got shabailed. It's got a ring to it.
Okay, well this was 2001, where it says all rights.
Which is about when I was doing this.
Okay, so I'll give them a tiny bit of slack, but it's just a terrible show.
It's a terrible show.
There's no reason to watch. I don't get the structure of it. I don't care. Everyone is super pretentious. I'm a broken record.
Right. I wish we'd watch something else. Cheers. This is vodka.
Straight up. Now people believe that they're gonna.
Bow! Band on the Run. Bow!